So today is Saturday and it is just me and Artie Buko. Mummy is at work and we are just down the park about to tuck into a picnic. Aren't we, buddy? Here's the main man. That's what we got in our picnic bag. So I've got chicken and bacon layered salad and hoisin, don't know how to say it, duck wrap from M&S. We've got purely pineapple, bottle of water each, mango and watermelon, some cheese slices for Arthur, some of these for Arthur afterwards, some rice cakes for Arthur, also got him some little sausage rolls, just some snacky bits. He's not a big lunch eater. We brought the ball with us, we got the picnic rug, we're next to the park. He's pretty tired. Finished our little picnic. After we've been playing in the park, we've been in there for about an hour and we're now just going on a little walk through the woods. Arthur is knackered. It is red hot today. Love the summer, but I think it's a bit too hot for Arthur really. So we're just going for a little walk through the woods. Arthur is in his buggy and he'll probably fall asleep now. So that's the result of our walk through the woods. Absolutely passed out. Shh. So, back from the walk, Arthur fell asleep. He's just woken up, although I think he's probably going to fall asleep again because it was quite a short nap and he's woken up a bit groggy. But you can hear his TV in the background in the car. So we're in the car now. Whilst he was asleep, I managed to get in a sneaky little coffee, which is always nice when he's asleep because otherwise coffees aren't very relaxing when he's awake because he doesn't want to sit there anymore. He wants to run around and cause havoc. So he slept through my whole coffee and I felt like I was in paradise. But also in the coffee shop, picked up a cheeky little Sicilian lemonade, so it's kind of like cloudy lemonade. When it's really hot, I don't know what it is, but this drink, I just love it. But the reason I'm showing you guys is because when people are on a diet, these are the sort of things people forget about with calories and even coffees. Like I had a cappuccino, there's calories in a cappuccino. You know, if you're a big coffee drinker and you go out for coffees quite often at work or at the weekends, you know, you have a couple of cappuccinos, say from Costa or Cafe Nero a day, they are extra calories that you might not be considering when you're trying to lose weight. Same as this drink. So this drink, per 100 mils is 50 calories and there's 500 mils in this bottle. So, you know, what's that? That's 250, I think. So that's 250 calories in this bottle of water, in this bottle of like cloudy lemonade, or cloudy lemon, yeah, cloudy lemonade, Sicilian lemonade, which I think is just a posh way of saying it's cloudy lemonade. So, you know, I can fit this in because I'm not trying to lose weight at the moment. I'm just kind of on maintenance calories, so I'm just, you know, rolling with the lifestyle, so I'm not trying to lose weight. So this is exactly what I was talking about yesterday in my other vlog about the if it fits your macros. Now this is something that is not particularly well, it's not nutrient dense, it's just something I really fancy. Is it something that's going to be really bad for my body? Not really, but it's got 12.7 grams of carbs, but then it says below that of which sugars 11.9. So they always count the sugars as carbs, so you need to be comparing how many of them carbs are sugars. So this is quite high in sugar, but this will probably be, you know, one of the only things that's going to be high in sugar that I'm going to be having today, so it's not going to be that detrimental. And you know, we actually need a little bit of sugar in our diets as well. So yeah, that's that. So I just wanted to say, be aware guys, when you are getting drinks and you're drinking out for coffees and stuff, and if you've got to a point in your diet when you're not really losing weight, then maybe these are the little things that are slipping you up on day to day, that are just tipping you over the edge with your calories without you even realizing. So just be aware of that, and maybe, you know, if you think that's a problem you've got, then start tracking it. If you're someone that loves coffee, I love coffee, I love going out for coffees. Me and Katie go out for coffees all the time, but if I start to go out, you know, I don't always track a coffee, because like I said, I'm not trying to lose weight or anything at the moment, so I'm not massively fussed about it. But if I was to just so happen have like go out for like 3 coffees in a day, then I would probably track them, because you'd be surprised with how many calories are in them from the milk, etc. Unless of course you go for skinny, but skinny doesn't taste as nice. You know, if you get a latte, you know, a latte is a big one, because obviously it's pretty much all milk. So, you know, if you get a skinny latte, it doesn't taste as nice as a normal latte. So it takes all the enjoyment out of going for a coffee. So you can still have them things, just be mindful of tracking them if you're trying to lose weight. So I'm going to enjoy my cloudy lemonade now. See you in a bit. What is happening, everybody? So it's Sunday, carrying this vlog on from yesterday. Just had finished in the gym, done a quick push session. Katie is working this afternoon, so heading home now, and she's heading to work. So it's just me and Arthur again today. So we're thinking maybe, this looks a bit overcast, so, but I don't think it's supposed to rain, so I'm probably going to take him on a big walk again today. So didn't bother recording any of the workout because it was a really short session. It was only about 35 minutes because I got to rush back to get Arthur so Katie could go to work. So I just done a quick push session. So why do I do push sessions? Well, I love them because basically I'm hitting my shoulders, my chest and my triceps in one workout, so you get a great pump on your overall upper body. And because whenever you're training any of them muscles individually, like if you're training chest, you're going to be using your tricep and your shoulders anyway. So to save time, I bundled them all in together. So I've got that, and then I've got a pull session which is back with biceps, and then we have a leg day which I try to do twice a week if I can, and split them then into quads and hamstrings. Otherwise I just hit 2 leg days where I hit the overall leg, but I will focus more on either the quad or the hamstring or the glutes in one of them individual leg days. So that is the reason why I do it, and I really enjoy my push sessions because you come out of the gym feeling really pumped, and I don't know, I just feel like my muscle growth has improved a bit since that. I don't know why, I don't know what the reason is. I don't know whether it's just because you feel better, because when you come out, kind of the whole of your upper body is pumped. So if you haven't given that kind of training split a go, I would advise on giving it a go, especially if you're strapped for time, because you can get in the gym 3 days a week and hit your overall body. So you can do the push, the pull and the legs, and in 3 days, so that's 3 hours out of your week that you have trained your whole body, and you will get phenomenal results if that is the only time you can get into the gym and the only 3 days that you trained. You will get great results, I promise you. You know, at the moment I'm pretty busy, life's pretty hectic, so I've only been getting in there 3, sometimes 4 times a week, and I'm still noticing great results. and because of the extra rest days, maybe even better results. I don't know. It's all about playing around. You know, I've trained 6 days a week, 5 days a week, 4 days a week, 3 days a week, and you can make improvements on all of them as long as you make the most out of them workouts, and that is the most important thing. And obviously being on point with your nutrition for your recovery, etc, etc, and whatever your goals are, whether they're weight loss, add muscle, then you need to stay tip top with your nutrition as well, because that is all part of it. So let's head home, pick Arthur up, and then have some post workout and head out for the day. Back from the gym, and we've just walked Mummy back up to the station, seen her off because she's going to work, and now I'm just going to do post workout shake and mine and Arthur's lunch. So today we have some chicken in breadcrumbs. I'm going to do a salad with mine, probably with some avocado and stuff, and then Arthur's going to have a salad with his and probably some other bits and bobs. But he did con me into some chocolate whilst we were in Tesco's grabbing lunch. How did he con me into chocolate? Well, let's just say he screamed the house down. So the only way to keep him quiet was to give him some chocolate. So I had to give in. Okay, so let's get my post workout in first. Post-workout shake.
I don't understand. Your parents left me responsible for you.
They won't mind. Really. Don't worry, kitty. I'll take care of you.
So I'll drink this,
He's not going to like this.
have some lunch,
Rise and shine, Georgette.
and then we're going to head out and do something. Probably go for a walk or something, not sure where, but we're going to do something. So lunch is served. Chicken in breadcrumbs, like a southern fried type breadcrumb. Then we've got salad, so we've got some lettuce, some avocado, a tomato, some celery and some cucumber. So we've got some fats in there and some protein. And don't forget, when you're eating chicken in breadcrumbs, breadcrumbs are carbs, so there's going to be carbs in that as well. Probably about 40 grams of protein there, so it's pretty good lunch. Good summer lunch right there. Good stuff. Quick little pit stop for a coffee, and Arthur loves baby chino. I got a cappuccino. Arthur's got a baby chino, and these are the winner. The wafers, isn't they, Arthur? Oh no! Cocoa wafers. Great for dipping. Good old dunk. It's been only like 100 calories for like the whole pack. That's great stuff, isn't it? So, me and Arthur have just finished having a coffee and we're going on a walk. Now, this bit may seem really wobbly and bumpy. That's because I'm holding you guys on the tripod and pushing the buggy, because it's very hard to push the buggy with just one hand. So we're going to go for about 20-minute, 30-minute walk. get Arthur out, he'll walk a little bit as well. But it's just better than being stuck indoors, and that's what, going back to the whole point of getting outdoors, getting active, getting your family involved. You know, I want Arthur to grow up as an outdoorsy kid rather than the modern day kid that sits in on the PlayStation or whatever in front of the computer. I want him to do lots of sports, lots of activities. You know, we get out on the bikes, we go out running, and you know, as soon as he's old enough, I want him to get into exercising. I want him to be really sporty, really outdoorsy, and really healthy. You know, I don't care even if he's into something like fishing, which I'm not particularly into, but I do enjoy it. At least it gets him outdoors and not stuck in front of a computer screen all day. So that is the idea. So it's a Sunday, we're out and about, the weather's okay, it keeps threatening to rain, but it's alright. So we're just going on a random walk. A question that I often get asked, which I wanted to talk about in this vlog, which I just thought was a good opportunity to swap hands, it's killing, while we're going on this walk. So women always say to me they don't want to train with weights because they're worried it's going to make them bulky and muscly like a man. And the fact of the matter is, it's not possible. See, even Arthur agrees. Basically, women do not produce enough testosterone to put on muscle like a man when training with weights. I would always encourage women to train with weights because you burn more calories in a weight training session than going on a long run. The calorie burning also goes through to the next day because the muscle tissue is more broken down and needs more repair. So, you know, what's called DOMS, delayed onset muscular soreness, it's going to take calories to help their muscles recover. So you're going to be burning calories for a longer period of time. So I would always recommend that women train with weights as well as doing cardio. Don't just go down the gym and run on a treadmill for an hour and think that that is the best way to burn calories and lose weight, because it's not. It's just one way. Another benefit to women using weights is that it's going to help your posture. Weight training is going to help posture problems. So the only benefit to you doing hours and hours of running is if you want to be a long distance runner. There's no point in just doing running if weight loss is your sole purpose. You should always implement some sort of weight training in to your routines if weight loss is your goal. Yes, you're going to add muscle, but you're never going to look like a bodybuilder. But a body that has more muscle on it burns more calories, takes more energy to fuel. So the more muscle you do have, the thinner and the more in shape you're going to look, and the more calories you're going to get away with consuming on a daily basis. So ladies, do not be afraid of the weight room. You know, and if it's a nervous thing because you think you don't know what you're doing, then in your gym just ask somebody and just get somebody to show you. We're going uphill now. Pushing a buggy uphill is not easy whilst trying to vlog. Starting off with the main stuff like squats, lunges and deadlifts and back work. Sorry, we just lost. We had a teddy overboard. You know, in actual fact, if you want to do cardio to lose weight, then I would recommend doing HIIT cardio, because you're going to burn more calories in a shorter period of time than doing steady state cardio. So HIIT cardio is stuff like sprints, circuit training, you know, body weight circuit like burpees and things like that, where you have minimal rest. It's going to get your heart rate going quicker, you're going to get a sweat on, and you're going to burn more calories in a shorter period of time than you would doing steady state cardio, like going for a walk or going for a run. So there's a little tip for you. So that is my answer to you ladies that ask me whether weight training is going to make you muscly like a man. In short, no it won't. It will in actual fact help you get fitter, get stronger, get a better body and burn more calories. So definitely don't shy away from it. Come on then. Let's go. Arthur's out of the buggy now, giving us a hand to push along. Dinner time. So we have got barbecue beef brisket on a brioche bun, some roasted butternut squash and some spinach. So butternut squash is a great carb for, you know, it's not that high in calories, so you can use quite a lot of it to fill out your meal and make you feel more full up. Great about butternut squash is that it's actually an anti-inflammatory, so quite a lot of carbs cause inflammation, but butternut squash is actually anti-inflammatory, so it doesn't cause inflammation and helps reduce inflammation. So it's a pretty good carb source. I like it. I personally prefer it to sweet potato. Don't really like sweet potato that much. I'm not that much of a big fan of it. Sweet potato fries and all that, don't really find it that nice. I find that this butternut squash has a bit of a sweet taste, but it's not as sweet as sweet potato, so I quite like it. The only thing with it is it can be a bit of a SOB. That's right, I said SOB, to chop up and get the skin off. So we've also got some spinach in this meal, so which is obviously a superfood packed full of all kinds of benefits. I eat lots and lots of spinach, normally 2-3 portions a day, put it in my green smoothies, etc, etc. Barbecue beef brisket, which is kind of like pulled pork, tastes pretty damn good. Arthur's got butternut squash, some cucumber and some fish fingers, because he won't eat the beef brisket and all that. He's getting a bit fussy, so I'm just trying to pound as much good stuff into him as possible, like the butternut squash and the cucumber he quite likes. Other stuff he's pretty fussy about, so I'm trying to get him on the smoothies, but again he turns his nose up to a lot of them, so we're just going through a bit of a phase now where getting him to eat good food is really hard. At the moment all he seems to eat is chicken, which isn't bad, but I just want to try and get more fruits and vegetables into him. I'm going to end this vlog right here, and I'm just going to chill out now on the sofa with Arthur and watch a film. So remember, don't be slacking on your macro tracking.